Hi there everybody, welcome back to Prestige Auctions. We're having a quick look behind the scenes in the main room today. So what's happening today, of course we did a sneak peek last night and you've all seen the fantastic stuff that's coming to the auction, but I can tell you there's probably another 150, 200 lots came in after we did that. So what we're having a look at today is what happens on a Tuesday. So, and we have looked at these before, and if you'll be able to hear in the background, you'll be able to hear Tom shouting out. We're going through the lotting up process. When you walk around the auction room on a Tuesday, the auction room's a little bit untidy. There's still stuff that's got to be straightened up. And when you're sort of looking around, it's nearly there. It's nearly there. So, you know, from Saturday where we had 1,350 lots to today where it's Tuesday morning now, tell you now it's early morning, it's extremely cold in here. We don't have the heating on because the heating makes too much noise and then they can't hear each other shouting out, so it can be a bit dismal on a Tuesday at Prestige Auctions, but what they're doing is getting the job done. So if I switch this camera round somehow, there you go, we're trying a new DJI camera out today. So when we walked around yesterday, of course, you see all the stuff, but there was still gaps. When you're looking now, all of those gaps have 100% been filled. We think we're potentially on for a 1,500 lot auction today, probably one of the biggest we've ever done. Everywhere you look this week is absolutely full, whether it be looking down, looking up, every shelf is full. When I was walking around yesterday, of course, there were some gaps still, and I was thinking, wow, we've still got a lot of stuff to come in, but all those gaps have pretty much been filled up now. When you walk around now and you look at all the stuff, I'm trying to think, I mean, obviously, you know, when I'm doing the sneak peek, I'm literally just saying what's in front of me. So I'm kind of showing you now a few more bits. You may see one or two more bits that you didn't see yesterday, and but everywhere's just rammed. It is such a busy auction, but I think it's such a good auction, this one, because when you look, there's so many smalls and things. You can hear Lisa in the background now as well. So you've got so many smalls. There's not so much furniture this week, which is my sort of favourite kind of auction. When you look here, look, they've filled every last little bit. I don't think I've ever seen the auction room this full. So when you're coming around here, look, all of this here, any bits that you had yesterday that was maybe some gaps, but when you look now, there's even boxes been put onto the outer bits of the floor because we've had no choice. Every piece there, we've got 3 rows of tables at the back of the room. Now, when you come down here, they've even put stuff in down here. So as we're walking up here now, what we're doing is we've walked into the main body of the room. So you've got Tom now. So there's Tom over there. He's actually lotting up at the moment. So he's putting stickers on things, shouting out the description, shouting out the vendor numbers, and then so Lisa can type it all into the computer. Now, at this point here, when we're lotting up, we have the jewellery cabinets full before we put stuff back away. But if you look here, the jewellery cabinet here is rammed. I don't think there's one little bit of space left in there. We filled that up again this morning, got the stuff out of the safe, etc. And showed it. I mean, it's only little bits of silver and stuff. There's nothing major in here this week in terms of gold or that. But then there's all this silver here as well. So you've got all that great bits, all come from the house clearances this week. And then you come down here, and again, whereas we was doing the sneak peek a little bit earlier, you now look and think, well, where's the space? I mean, what I would say to you is that there's not a huge amount of forward-facing chairs this week. So one of the reasons for doing this video is saying to you, do you know what, get here early on Friday, give yourself plenty of time to view this auction because there is so much. So we come down here, look, even on top of the beds. So when you're looking at forward facing chairs, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we've got this bench, so it'll probably be like a park bench down here. You'll probably get about 6 of you on there. But we will be having to get in the porters to get the stuff out for you, more chairs out, because it's just so rammed, literally every single place you look. And of course, the usual problems that we come up against I mean, look at this, how deep is this? You can't even get into the shelves. but there's such great stuff. So we wondered about yesterday, there was no lot number 1. Well, where they all are now, all been filled. Look, every last little bit of space. The guys are out there today, they're clearing more properties for you, so we'll be filling up again for next week on the never-ending conveyor belt, which is Prestige Auctions. And as you come down here, you look now, every last little gap has gone. All the gaps that I showed you yesterday. You come down here, I look into distance, I don't want to show any of the GDPR stuff, but there's Lisa. Is it cold, Lisa? It's all, I'm just trying to explain to the people at home just how bad it is in here. But the reason we have to have the heating off, it's not because we're tight, it's because you can't hear, can you? And you've got to hear what's going on. So it is hard work. It is hard work for them. It's cold. It's miserable in here. It's not like a Friday and a Saturday. And of course, I can't be stood in here too much longer, because here's one of the problems we're up against. People don't get this. This is stuff that's still waiting to be picked up from last week. And you can see it's in our way. It's causing us a problem. People don't get it. They just think, oh, it's fine just to leave it there. Can tell you, lot 137 this week. There's a good lot. That is a Xerox printer photocopy and all those two. That's out of our office, and it does 100% work. We've just upgraded and bought a new one, so there you go. So we'll come around here. What else have we got? All of this again, all of these areas are absolutely rammed now. There's just no space anywhere. Like I say, we're reckoning probably about 1,500 lots this week. So if there are 1,500 lots, that's a long day. But you need to consider this. Leave yourself plenty of time for viewing. Get yourself down here early on Saturday. Of course, when you've bought your items, you can walk away with them straight away when you've paid your bill. So there you go. I don't really know what more to say other than it's a cracking auction. This is what we get up to on a Tuesday. We're all freezing cold. We do want you to feel sorry for us, because it's bloody awful in here. But it's getting ready. It's getting ready for you guys this Friday to come down here at Prestige Auctions and view 8 in the morning until 7 p.m. on Friday. You'll be able to have a look. Tom will probably still be lotting up till about 6 o'clock on Thursday at this rate, but it's going to be a cracking day. We're looking forward to it. And so, as always, thank you ever so much for watching in at Prestige Auctions. And if you do enjoy the content that we put out there, then do hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well. Also, if you want further content, we now have a members only channel as well that's linked into this. $2.99 a month, and you can then get extra content from us of more behind the scenes stuff and stuff that's going on at Prestige Auctions. Thanks ever so much for watching this short video. We'll see you all very soon at the auction.